Alright guys, I had a few people asking about watching me milk the cows. So I'm just gonna bring y'all on. This is my evening routine. It's kind of misty and rainy, but I gotta get these two separated and I'll bring my milk cow up. Let me make sure y'all can see me. So during this live, I won't be able to really answer many questions or many comments because I can't look at my camera, but I'll try to answer what I can when I get done. Come on, y'all. I may have to move the camera. I don't know. She's kind of looking at it. We'll see. Come on, baby. That camera ain't gonna bother you. Come on. Come on. Don't knock it over. Come on, girl. Here. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Hey. Alright, I got her in the stanchion. I got my watch team right here. Alright, I don't know how good y'all be able to hear me, but get my process started here. Alright, I do still do the rope to keep her from kicking, but I don't really tighten it like I used to. Kind of a mind over matter thing. She knows it's back there. So. See if I can get her to move her foot. We're still working on this.
That's some good cow.
Whether you didn't know it or not, you talk to her that way. I feed her little bits at a time. Kind of helps me out. So first first thing I'll do is wash her off with some real hot soapy water. She don't tend to get too dirty though. So that's good. And then what I'll do is I got a clean dry rag, pour all that out. I just kind of wipe out what excess water I can. This does not seem to hurt my milk whatsoever. I know it's the way the old timers used to do it. And my milk's lasting over a week, so it can't be hurting it too bad. Now I'm just drying her off. I'm gonna warm up my hands a little bit, so shock her. Cold out here today. Let's get a few little squirts before I get started. And just go to town until we get done. Good job. And she's still learning, and I'm still learning. You know, we're learning together. And like I said, I don't know how good y'all can hear me, but let's see if I can get y'all a little closer to the action. What is it, Maggie? Why are you crying? You're all right. Well, you're okay. Like I said, this is live, so I'll get to see how how it really is. And I usually get about a gallon a day lately. She has a nice cream line. She does really good for the most part. Good girl. And this is my favorite part of the evening, to be honest with you. Nothing like coming out to my backyard and getting my milk and eggs. Easy, girl. Good job. And like I said, I just give her a little bit of feed at a time, so give her a little refill here.
Hey, baby.
If I put it all in there at one time, she eats it all, like really fast. So, this method works for me, anyway. Easy, girl. Good job. And I feel like she likes to be talked. I don't know whether she does or not, but I feel like she does. And y'all talking about using muscles you didn't know you had. If you ever hand milk the cow, you start having muscles burned that you didn't know were in there. Good girl. Are you out?
Are you out of food?
Not quite, okay. All right. Ugh. What do you want? You want a treat? Oh, yes, you're being a good girl. Yeah, you're being a good girl. Yes, ma'am. Are you all right now, Sissy? Okay. All right. I keep moving y'all around because I can't tell where y'all can see and where y'all can't. And y'all, I can't look at the comments right now because this is kind of a gotta do it right now process. So I'll try to look through the comments, scroll through and answer what I can when I get done here. But I think Andy said he was going to be watching, so if there's anything pressing you want to ask, he might can answer it for you if he's still watching it. He said he would be. Easy, baby. Are you done? This also gives my hands a little bit of a break when I come over here to give her some food. Easy. You're doing so good. You're such a good cow. Such a good cow. My hands are getting tired. Usually about this point they really start getting tired. Thank goodness she only gives me a gallon though. Hopefully I have a lot more strength when I go to have milk 2 cows though. I don't know whose idea that was, have 2 milk cows. My idea, that's whose idea it was. Easy girl, you're being a good girl. Yeah, you're being a good cow. Good job. Good job. Ooh. Good job. Hang on, I'll give you a refill. And she's gotten really, really good. They say cows poop and pee in the stanchion when they're nervous. And she has gotten like super, super good. She usually does not use the bathroom while we're doing this. Now, I had some friends up here the other day that were standing over here talking to me while I was milking, and she pooped and peed and was like, I could feel the panic, like in her. It was relaying to me, I could feel her panic. And the crazy thing is, I didn't get as much cream that day as I normally get either. And they say that stress affects the cream, which is crazy to what these cows can do. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Yep, I didn't get as much cream that day either. And I'm not an expert at this. Me and this cow right here, we learned together. She was any of y'all that are kind of new to the channel, this right here, she was a pasture ornament. Her pasture was way out in the woods. The boy had her and several other Jersey Guernseys. But they just raised to take to the stockyard. The only time I ever fooled with them was go out and throw them some feed, you know. And me and this old girl right here, we worked and worked. And we've come to a understanding with each other. She's turned into a pretty decent cow. Except she only likes me. That's the only thing. She only likes me.
Hang on, baby. Oh.
She only likes me because I'm the only one that talks to her today. That's what I say. So the bag's getting kind of empty. So now I'm just trying to strip out all I can. Number one, I don't want her to get mastitis. Number two, I don't want her production to go down, because if we don't get all the milk that's in there, her body will say, well, we don't need to make quite as much because all of it didn't get gone. So that's what I'm doing now. Easy. Don't you start dancing around now. Easy. Like I said, she's learning, and I'm still learning. See that back one, when it gets to a slow drizzle, I'm satisfied with that. Good girl. Good girl. Now occasionally she does get a little ornery, so I always have my guard up. Honey, you ain't got no shoes on. Go put your shoes on.
Okay.
Now, it's too cold out here. Almost done, baby. Almost. Good girl. I don't know if y'all can see even the stream, but it's starting to really slowing down. yesterday about lost the bucket. Wasn't her fault. Okay, so what I'll do now, since she's done eating, just to keep from losing my milk that I do have, she'll get kind of bored and go back to licking her trough. But I'm gonna get the last few little squirts out just on the ground right here, and I'll bet you, as soon as this cow moves, I'm gonna have about 10 of my barn cats run out here. And usually if I have a little over a gallon, I share it with the cats and the dogs, and any milk that I need to just clean out, I share it with the chickens, the cats, and the dogs. And we're going to get pigs next week, so I'll be excited to share that with them, because this right here makes some pigs. I hope anyway. This is some of my homemade bag balm. She's been a little dry lately. Easy, girl. Easy now. I'm almost done. I know I'm being slow today. I'm sorry. So I like to keep that on her so she don't get chapped, just like your lips get chapped. I use this right here, fight back, keep her from getting mastitis. Where her calf's not on her. Alright. So I go up here. I set my milk on the other side of the fence because I learned my lesson the hard way, not to leave it sitting here.
I'm gonna give you a treat. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Yes, you're gonna get a treat. That's all. You did so good. You're my good little cow.
Alright. So I'm just going to undo the rope. Get her ready to go out. She's going to lick that trough to see if she can find one last little bite. Alright, baby. Alright, girl. Oh, good girl. Back on up. Uh-oh. Here, look. Alright, did it go down the wrong way? And she always looks for her last treat. Oh, it's got wind on it. She always looks for her last treat when she backs out. Don't ya? Don't ya? And then she's done with me till tomorrow. Alright, so now I gotta go let these other cows out, and then I'll try to look at the comments. I'm gonna walk down here. It just shows you what perseverance will get you, because this cow right here, literally when we went and picked her up to load her in the trailer, she was so scared of people. She jumped over the door of the trailer and tried to skip the country, and now look at her. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright. Okay, now I had to get my milk in the house. Did that scare you? I'm sorry. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. If that's something you'd like me to do more often or something, just let me know. That ain't no trouble setting up my camera while I'm doing that anyway. But yeah, if you've never milked a cow by hand, I don't know what those muscles are called that you use, but yeah, it's muscles burning when I do that I didn't even know I had. So now the next most important thing, which it's cool out here today, but if it was summertime, it would be to get this milk in the refrigerator as fast as possible. But it's kind of cool out here, so I ain't in too terribly big of a hurry. I just have to watch my cats because my lid doesn't lock. And they ain't got in my bucket yet, but it's coming. It's coming one day. You was? So I'm just walking up to the house. My dog's done threw her bed off the porch. Why did you do that? Your bed's gonna get wet. So before I go inside, look at the comments. I wonder if I can, let's see. They are. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna look, figure out how to look through the, quit. I'm talking to my dog. Go on, go lay down. I love hands-on, easier to remember information for me. Yeah, I'm that kind of person too. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to take my milk in. My dog ain't gonna let me sit here. She knows what's in the bucket. She loves it. All right, sit that there for just a minute. Uh-oh. What did I do? Can y'all still see me? Oh, there you are. All right, so do any of y'all have any questions about that or anything? I love hands-on, easy to remember. Yep, that's the way I am. It's too cold out here. You ain't got no coat on. My youngins would run around barefooted all the time if I let them. Barefooted and no coats. I heard by May, feed and seed and Tractor Supply won't be carrying over-the-counter animal farm antibiotics. There's not a lot on shelves here. I heard that too. I've got some put away in fear of that happening. You still don't have a coat on. Storming in the mountains. Yeah, it's been real dreary. Like showering on it, but luckily it's not doing anything right now. Oh, good. So y'all could hear me. I love this. Reminds me when I was a little girl. I love this. Thank you so much. Your cow is very sweet. Yes, she is sweet when she wants to be. It took a little bit of work to make her that way, but when I tell y'all she only likes me, I'm not playing. Like, she don't have use for nobody else but me. So it makes it kind of hard on me because I'm the only one that can milk her or even get her up here in the stanchion. So that makes it a little hard, but it's been okay so far. Glad you're able to sit now instead of leaning over. Hopefully it's better on your back. Wishing y'all, yes, it is so much better because she has gotten so much better. I guess, with time, I'm not scared I'm gonna get my face kicked in as bad. She's not trying to kick me. Oh no, what did I do? I hit a button. I feel like it has some really unusual weather lately. Yeah. Oh, that's Andy. Megan, and you're very special to us. Wish you blessings. Thank you, T. Paul. Thank you. But, hi, little ones. Can you take us along for a homeschool lesson sometime? Sure. As far as book work, like, we don't do a ton of like work in the books, but we do a lot of like walking through the woods. Here lately, we've been walking around identifying signs of spring, looking for deer sheds, learning about why deer shed their horns, and little things like that is what we've been doing lately. I really try to get them outside, especially if it's not raining and cold, but we really try to do most of our stuff outside. But yes, I would love to do that. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. But yeah, I guess, well, I appreciate all y'all watching, and maybe we'll do another live soon. And anyways, I appreciate it. I don't know if all y'all saw what I came home to yesterday. Real quick before I get off here, we took the kids to the zoo, and the zoo's about 2 hours from us. And while we were at the zoo, we got a phone call saying the cow, one of our cows is out in our little apple orchard, which is not, I mean, it's not next to the road or anything, but it's next to her pasture. Said she was out. And then we got another phone call from a neighbor that lives over beside of us that the cow was back there behind his house. And so we come on home and come to find out, I didn't see anywhere initially that where the fence was down, but it looks like she had broke one small area. Honey, you ain't got no coat on. You gonna freeze to death. But it was one small area in a section of the fence that happens to not have power. It looked like she had leaned over to eat some grass and break the wire. And she just had herself a merry old time while we were gone, but it didn't take but a second. That cow loves sweet feed, and I hollered for her, and she sounded like a bulldozer coming up through the woods, running up there to me. So I just hooked the lead rope to her, and we come on up the hill, and I put her back in the fence, and Andy fixed the fence. But that's not the phone call you want to get when you're 2 hours away or farther. But anyways, well, y'all, I have got to go to work tonight, so I gotta get in here and get some supper fixed and get this milk in the refrigerator. I do pour it through a stainless steel coffee filter that seems to work great for keeping it good and filtered. So is that the new one you just got? The one that I was milking, actually, I've had her for about 1.5 years. The new one I just got, though, is the one that was out yesterday. That was out having herself a great time yesterday. But like I said, she didn't go anywhere, but there are cow tracks all the way around that fence line. Be safe. Thank you, T-Paul. Thank you. But anyways, all right, y'all. Well, I got to get supper fixed and get this milk in the fridge and get to work. So I will, well, I say work. This is like work at home. I got to go to like work for the my public job. Which is no good. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all next time. Thank y'all for all the support. I appreciate all of y'all so much. And